What's up, YouTube? It's Nick and Millennial again, here with a friend of mine, Dan. We're going to talk about Red Dead Redemption.
Hey.
So excited, Dan, say hi to everyone.
Nice to meet you guys. I'm Dan.
All right, we're going to, pretty much my friend Dan, he's a gamer. I know nothing. I looked at him and I talked about games. Like the Spider-Man game, dope.
Very great game.
Dope. But today it's all about information. We're going to hit this quick. Keep it short for you, just so you know. Get all the information we have here for you guys. Make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Right? If you have any questions, please comment below and enjoy the video. Alright, so let's jump right into this.
Well, this game is by the makers of Grand Theft Auto. It is their new game. They've been working on it for about 8 years now, which is an enormously long time to work on any single project. I just want to make clear that in this video I'm not going to be talking about the story. I sort of want people to find that out for themselves. They've been working.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. We're not even really going to talk about the story.
Yeah.
But I will say that the main story is based around Dutch's gang, and it is a prequel to the first Red Dead Redemption. So
okay.
This game is really going to be pushing what we see in video games technology-wise and in general. They're a company, Rockstar's a company that's known for really pushing the tech and what's done in games, pushing the envelope to the next level in almost everything they do. So something they're really focusing on is immersion. You're going to have the ability essentially to change your stamina and your health and your stats for your character, whose name is Arthur. He essentially can eat food, get food by hunting, where then once again hunting is complicated. You need to use specific caliber bullets. If you use a bow and arrow, the meat will be better. This game is really a lot about cutting out a piece of the late 1800s and making it seem alive. So this is not going to be that much like Grand Theft Auto.
Okay. So it's like, how you said, it's like something like 18th century?
Late 18th century.
Late 18th century, making it like real life and making you like a part of it, so you understand. It's not just like one game, you're like, oh, well, I can just, do this, oh, forget about him, gotta eat and whatnot. It's like the what's that game we used to have that handheld when we was kids? You have to keep feeding it. I forget. It was like an egg shaped. I forget. Comment below if you know what I'm talking about. It was like a little game. It was back in like a mid 90s, maybe early 90s. I don't remember. And you have to feed
Tamagotchi.
Right? Yes, that's it. Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi. Yeah. But anyway, getting back to Red Dead Redemption, because that's what you came here for.
Well, this game is really. There's going to be something in this game that maybe turns some people off. This game has a lot of aspects of survival in it. That very thing that makes people love Grand Theft Auto, that crazy sense of power, is certainly scaled back a little bit. There's things where you have to, once again, keep track of your stats with food. You gain tools by hunting animals, and another huge part of the game is your horse. Your horse is very much your best friend, and the horse evolves the more you use it. The more you use a specific horse, the better and closer your bond with it will become.
So it becomes stronger. So, like, say if it was a wild stallion, you're able to train it and you become stronger, and you can rely on it to get you out of bad situations. That's what's up. That's pretty cool.
This game also does something that was started by the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. It allows you to play the game in the way that you want to play and get better at the things you choose to invest your time in. So if you want to be a badass outlaw robbing trains and shooting people up, you can do that. But if you want to be somebody helping people get by in the homestead, you can also be somebody who's a little bit more of a peacekeeper.
You can choose to be like an outlaw or what's the opposite of outlaw? Outlaw and
vigilante.
Vigilante.
Yeah.
There we go. I couldn't think of it.
This is a very huge game, and there will also be a lot of ways that you could interact with the world. That's really the main focus with this game, that they want to, whenever you interact with a person, you have a choice of different specific things you can do to them, whether you want to talk to them, threaten them, maybe you can talk your way out of trouble with the sheriff. There's a lot of different options, and they're really trying to emphasize that. Even when you walk into the stupidest, smallest, most unimportant place, they want to have it that dynamic things happen in the world that you can never expect.
So it's like almost basically they put so much time into this game for 8 years to make it seem so realistic that you literally have to develop a connection with somebody.
Yeah. It's
not just like, oh, you walk in, hey, I need this, and then nothing's going to happen. Something's going to happen.
Yeah.
You not, like the way you interact with that individual.
They really want your choices to impact the world. If you choose to talk to somebody in a more aggressive way or in a more peaceful way, it'll be a ripple effect throughout the world, and it will also show people how you behave and your honor system. And as you play the game, those little choices that you make in every moment that you're playing are going to affect all the things that are happening. It's a little bit like a domino system.
Okay.
Like you just play the game, and you're just playing, but every small little decision you make actually affects the world. It's very dynamic.
So you have to be very careful how you want to play this game. You have to put some serious thought into it, because what I'm gathering here from Dan, like, again, I'm not a game person. I get all my information from him. So what I'm gathering here is each choice you make in the game, it's going to have a very large scale effect on the story and everything that you do here. So if you're nice to this person, something good might happen. If you're bad or cruel to this one person, expect karma to hit you right in the butt.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That's pretty cool, because it's like,
it allows you to play like an outlaw or like a vigilante, like you said.
It gives you a time to. This game gives you appreciation for it.
Yeah.
Because I think what the average. Now I'm guessing here. I think like the average people might usually focus on the games for like 2-3 years on the game.
Yeah.
Averagely.
3-4. Yeah.
They put 8 years, almost a decade, into a game to make you feel like you're actually in the game.
Mm-hmm. That's what this company's about. Every time they release a game, it blows everybody's mind. This game is already getting 10 out of 10 from pretty much every review. Grand Theft Auto 5 did the same thing. And what's so amazing about seeing this happen is that they're one of the only companies in the business that have the pull to even do this, to get all the money together, to have 8 years to develop one game. That's almost unheard of. You can't. But there's so much trust in Rockstar as a company, because every time they do deliver, they do really deliver. And even if it takes 8 years, they're going to be making billions now, Yeah. Yeah. It's a very interesting way they have of promoting their games. It's almost like an opus or like a swan song. They're the only company they're the only company in this business that has the pull to orchestrate a game of this size with the hype that it has, and to also deliver on it. You understand? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah. That's like fantastic.
Yeah. I'm really excited for this. It's going to be a great game. There's a lot of, obviously, I'm sure everybody wants to know what kind of crazy stuff you can do. There will be that same insanity factor that you see in Grand Theft Auto sometimes. That thing that just makes it so fun to just run around and do crazy stuff. That's what their games are sort of always been loved for. But once again, there's a lot of small details in this game. You can even craft special ammo, Molotov cocktails, maybe traps to hunt and gain more things to sell to vendors. You can customize your weapons. You can. I believe there's 50 different weapons in the games, and they're almost all customizable, and they all have their own feel to it too. 1 second. There's also the melee system is back from Grand Theft Auto 5, but it is a lot better.
Okay, so they took it away, then they brought it back, and just made it more advanced.
Well, Grand Theft Auto 4's combat system was quite good, but 5 was a little bit toned back. This one is much more complicated. There's a lot of different attacks that you can do, grapples and kicks and hits. It's not just a little 1-2 encounter anymore.
Like you press square, jab,
smash square over and over.
Yeah,
it's not like that
but
anymore.
Mash.
Yeah,
this one you gotta use a maneuver to get this. Okay,
you need to think. And the game's also gonna have a lot of different merchants and gunsmiths, stores and saloons, and pretty much everything that you'd ever want in a Western themed video game you will have in this game. This, once again, they've been working on this for 8 years, and if you're somebody who enjoys to play games, if you like Westerns, if you like Rockstar, or if you just like GTA, this is a game really worth looking into and investing your time in. And it's just always awesome to support companies too that really wear their passion on their sleeve and make a product that we can all love and talk about for years to come. And I can guarantee you that's exactly what's going to happen with this game. It happens every time they release a title.
That's phenomenal,
Yeah.
man. That is phenomenal. Well, like I said earlier, trying to get this quick, straight to you guys. This video will be posted when it comes out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, today's Thursday. So this video, I had to think about what day it
The
was.
game?
The game comes
The game
out.
comes out tonight at 9.
Tonight at 9.
But it is officially releasing everywhere else tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
So the game comes out tonight, which my friend Dan's gonna get tonight. That's why we're trying to, just hit the points to this with this video, because we want to make sure he gets the game and he tells me all about it. So when we
Yeah.
do an update for you, who knows, maybe like a month from now, do an update, let
Definitely.
you know his thoughts on it, how it looks, and maybe I might take a swig at it, but I don't know. We'll see, because that's advanced for me. But again, me rambling on. We're gonna drop this video here, most likely the same day of releasing. If not, I'll try and see if I can get this done tonight on Thursday. But if anything, it will come out tomorrow on release day. So again, stay tuned for the update video. So when a month goes by, that we'll give you an update on how the game was. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Definitely.
Show some love and share the video with anyone and all your friends. Like the video. And we'll talk to you guys soon. I have some more projects coming for you. Make sure you watch out for the skits we have coming for you. All right, millennials. Until next time, millennials.
Take care.
Peace.